Peace, y'all. My name's Gemz, represent Broken Home, Low Life, Brooklyn, Queens. To be completely honest, man, I grew up like, my moms and my pops was like B-boy, B-girl shit. You know what I'm saying? They had me real young. So it was always there, you know what I mean? It was always graffiti in my house, on the walls and all that, you know what I mean? Uncles DJing and all that, so it was kind of like a natural progression, you know what I mean, to writing. The first time hearing Criminal Minded probably changed like my whole scope of what an MC should be, what a poet should be, you know what I'm saying? It kind of taught me the difference between like an MC Hammer and you know what I'm saying, certain types of dudes, you know what I mean? And then the real lyrical dudes, the real uplifting dudes. That was probably like the biggest impact. My biggest inspiration these days is reading. You know what I mean? Anything that I haven't learned yet is a great inspiration to me. You know what I'm saying? Learning all together, just figuring out new things and sharing that knowledge. You know what I mean? Is probably my biggest inspiration of today. With all fairness to my parents, you know what I mean? It wasn't really up to them, or you know what I mean? It wasn't really, you know what I mean? They didn't really have much to do with that. I left the house when I was young, man, like 11, 12, and started traveling on my own. So, you know, it was kind of, hip hop is kind of my parents. You know what I mean? Just getting heard, you know what I mean? Just being able to get spins on certain radio stations and you know what I mean? A certain light. That's been the biggest challenge. I mean, I don't have no gimmick, you know what I mean? I ain't got no costume or nothing like that, man. It's pretty much what you see is what you get. And it's kind of hard to bring that across these days, you know what I mean, with all the powers that be. So that's been a pretty big challenge, but it's working, you know what I mean? I would like the people to say, especially the youth, especially the kids, I would like them to say, you know, to look at my body of work, look at what I've done and say, yo, I learned from that dude. That dude taught me something. Whether it be I stepped your vocabulary up, whether it was an ideology or concept you weren't familiar with, I'd like to be, that's a dope legacy for me, you know what I mean, to teach. Well, I just dropped Fuck the Radio and the TV. My next project is with Stu Bangers, dope producer, you know what I mean, I'm sure you're familiar. You can look out for that. I'm not sure, I got the Galaxy Defender album and I got the Stu Bangers project. Now, it's very possible that could be the same project. I'm not sure yet, I haven't worked out a title for the Stu joint, but one way or another, definitely look out for the Stu Bangers joint, definitely look out for a Broken Home album, definitely look out for some EPs, man. I want to do, you know, with all my favorite artists, I've been able to meet and work with a lot of the artists I grew up listening to, you know what I mean? So I would like to do like a body of work with each of them, you know what I mean? Each of the artists that inspired me and really made me push my pen, I would like to do maybe 7, 8 songs with each of them, you know what I mean? Definitely, just Broken Home is everything, you know what I mean? Broken Home, what it stands for is struggle and survival, man, you know what I mean? And most definitely lyrics, man. Please expound upon lyricism, please expound upon vocabulary, expound upon creativity, and please just don't pigeonhole yourself into any one lane, you know? Keep an open mind, man.